if you want to get involved versus fighting next year, I'm sure it's going to happen.
If you're in the UK or, I mean, hell with it, Europe, come to Versus Fighting. It is one of the premier European tournaments. And if you're in the UK, what's your excuse? Get it next year. Play some video games.
Now SeaCyat again, Dead of Winter Sub-Zero. This has been his only character of the tournament so far.
Now the escape failed. I think that was more, not really a throw a tech attempt. I think Nivek just got caught trying to poke and it was the wrong button he was pressing at the time. Confirm into Nomad Dash though. And that is one thing that we see Nivek do. He doesn't try with the extra optimization for the down one. He keeps it guaranteed and simple every time. But
well,
that's the way he plays Cabal, right?
You have to go with what you don't drop, right?
Yeah.
Go with what you know you'll hit.
Hey, a certain 16-bit once said that if you're going to go for a combo that you'll drop 90% of the time or a combo that you'll hit 100%, go for the 100%. And a very, very fast round one, actually, to be fair.
It was, but it's definitely slowed down somewhat now. I feel like Nivek is content kind of get the life lead and then sit on it, right? Dead of Winter, he has the Ice Ball, but that's pretty much all he has to threat from full screen. The forward 4 can be reacted to. Shoulder isn't really used in the same fashion as Slide, so it's definitely not quite the same. Plus frames, respect shown from Nivek. The second he sees a button, though, that down 4 comes swinging.
But I think sometimes when you start a round like that and you do a forward 4 into a down 3 or a down 1, I think it almost like gives the defending player a bit of knowledge, because that suggests to me that SeaCyat is expecting a down 1. He's expecting Nivek to be more disrespectful than he's actually being, which means he's not quite getting a read on him just yet, which explains why round 1 was so one-sided. All right, grab, finally managed to land it, and there was no escape failed there, so Nivek just kind of expecting a mid or something.
Oh, instant jump into the saw. Seeing a lot of that from Nivek. I think Nivek's really trying to open up the space for himself in the air, right? Doing those instant saws. Nice confirm. Back one into the EX saw.
Ooh, big flawless block. He was fishing for something there, I think. I don't know if he quite got the up 2, but...
Low punish. There we go.
1,
big
2
punish
ice
on the low hook.
Right, reset, mix up, and he bets it on forward 2, but Nivek, I dare I say, I don't even know if he reacted. He was just stand blocking. He was convinced we were going to see an overhead, and SeaCyat's offense being a little bit too predictable so far.
However, I'm not sure if it is predictable or if it's literally just Nivek just being aware, you know, because yes, it seems to be a 50-50, but it is reactable to certain players, right? It's one of those debated topics. And again, another one. Nivek going for that big damage on the back one saw. Big decisions. But again, like, when it comes to the Sub-Zero overhead low, a lot of players say that the overhead low is reactable if that's all you're looking for, right? The problem is if you're looking to react to the overhead and you get hit by a throw or a stagger or something like that. But if you're in a situation like that, right, how common is it for someone to go for, you know, if a Sub-Zero is cutting their damage that severe, to go for the restand instead and you go for the plus frames to enforce a low overhead, it's very obvious that one is coming, right? So if you have got the reactions to stand up, which we know Nivek is likely to have, you can look for it and you can get it accordingly. Oh, tries to hit it with the Ice Ball. SeaCyat was convinced it was going to hit it, but fortunately for him, Nivek didn't get the punish on the Ice Ball either.
Yeah, a little bit too slow on that back one. You know he fished for that string too because he wanted the crushing blow. He wanted that damage. All right, back one. Staggers it. SeaCyat not shy of staggering his pressure to try and keep the offense going, just for the cost of less damage every time you stagger something. And yeah, wow. And yeah, straight saw at the right magic moment. Flipped by the forward 2 again. Back 1-2.
Oh, no confirm. I wonder if Nivek thought there was a counter hit there. Regardless. Oh, the walk down into the mid. Nivek, he's really fishing for the throw baits. Okay, we're going to see another back throw from SeaCyat. SeaCyat has a life lead. Oh, okay. Is that going to do enough? Yes, it will.
Yeah, he just used the deep freeze as a poke. That was, I think you're going to press a button and here's something you're not going to be expecting.
Well, it still powers through projectiles. If Nivek's going to go for those instant jump shots or standing swords in any fashion, it's going to get plowed up. Okay, big confirm. If SeaCyat does that a lot, he spends the bar just for the extra damage.
Let's not forget Sub-Zero's forward throw. It is one of, if not the most loopable throw in the game. And the forward throw, it's like, what, plus 20 and beyond. Like, it really is a crazy throw.
Double digits advantage, for sure. And it's one of those dangerous ones, right, where the forward throw has so much advantage and the back throw has the crushing blow. Like, it's very dangerous. Big boot coming through. Oh, wow.
Just a down 2.
What if he thought a throw was coming? Oh. And again, that last minute saw toss.
Delays the back 3 just in case. And that is one thing Sub-Zero players will do. You're expecting a forward 2, which comes out slower. They'll delay the back 3, making it a little bit harder.
Ooh, wake up forward dash. Almost worked out. You can see how hesitant SeaCyat is to go for these overheads anymore. Nivek, I don't think he's been hit by a single one so far. Oh, and there it is, the counter poke with the extended hook. Nivek, he doesn't do that very often, but he saves it for when the opponent's low, and that's, well, I'd say it's most likely to connect.
I would imagine Sub-Zero can probably slide punish it.
Oh, okay.
I imagine Sub-Zero can slide punish it, which would explain why Nivek doesn't go to it that much.
The slide punishes it, but I don't know if the cold shoulder does. It is
a little
slower.
bit, yeah, there's a bit more startup, isn't there? A little bit more startup on the cold shoulder.
So I'm inclined to think it doesn't. Oh, that is huge for Nivek.
Reposition, down back 4. Yes, knocked down. Now we're going to see what he gets off this. I just feel like Nivek has just had such engagement and gets the variation-specific combo. Have to deep freeze that ice ball for it to work.
Oh, and there we go.
Overhead.
We see the first overhead connect, and SeaCyat committed to it as well.
Unbreakable.
Oh,
He gets
that was so clean.
Perfect read. And once more, it's going to work. Nivek, because he beat the roll, knows the defensive bar's not available, so no breakaway. And that was a much better played game 1. And that game 1 really suggested to me that it was SeaCyat trying to just get some bearings, right? How does Nivek approach this matchup? And he took a whole game just trying to learn that. A big thing is confidence, though, right? In game 1, he kept going for overheads, and a lot of them were punished, or they just missed, or he wouldn't commit. And we didn't see a huge amount of that as much in game 2, but towards the end, we really... I think it was the second we saw that overhead connect was when we saw it really start to go from there. Because the second, especially as a Sub-Zero player, when you're playing Dead of Winter and you want to go for the mix-ups, the second you hit the unsafe one, you're going to be kind of feeling it, right? Like, okay, right, he didn't react to it, which means he's not playing, 100% at this moment. And you can kind of run away with it from there. I wonder if that's the kind of momentum that SeaCyat needs to really bring this through. Because that game 1 was very one-sided, and it didn't look like the same SeaCyat we saw all of yesterday. But game 2 is another story. Game 3, what will we see here? Ooh. Well, we know that Nivek, he's one of the most old-school EU NRS heads for a reason, right? This guy can adapt pretty quickly. Let's not forget, he does already own an intercontinental spot by winning Fighting Games Challenge in Poland. All right, restand. Oh, wow! Just down 2 out of nowhere.
And that's really plus as well. Like, for Nivek to get buttons out of there means that SeaCyat really is hesitating. I like the use of the amplified ice ball though, because he's amplifying the ice ball and then going for the restand, so his restand is doing 20%. That's not terrible damage for a restand, especially from what it leads to with Sub-Zero. Nivek finding the opening for the mix-up. Oh, okay. No, SeaCyat! He just didn't think that was going to connect at all.
Yeah, sometimes, even though, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but if you don't believe in something, you're not going to fully dedicate. Jump kick, breakaway. Very, very quick breakaway, actually. He knew he was in danger. Almost gets the back 1. But that time, Nivek mustn't have believed his jump kick was going to work out.
Oh, he's
punish.
dead. Jump in, standing for fatal blow. Yes, he is absolutely dead. SeaCyat with a huge damage. Big jump in.
He's playing extremely well. That first game really felt like it was just information gathering, and now he's got all the information he needs on at least how to approach how Nivek is playing this matchup. He looks way more comfortable.
Oh, what?
That was sick.
That was so good. If only Nivek committed, that would have been the best thing ever. We actually saw Dizzy do that yesterday.
What, you 1-3-4?
Yeah, against Ladno. Ladno went for the forward 4, and Dizzy 1-3-4'd it on reaction with Sonya. Hit it with that string on the way in. Big confirm for Nivek though.
Forward 2-2. Now we're going to get the full combo breakaway. The one that's Cabal, isn't it? He doesn't have a lot of launches, with the exception of the Saw, and hitting a full launch with Cabal can be quite tricky. So by the time he launches you again, most of the time you're going to have breakaway available.
It depends how much you're being on wake up, I think, as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Or how much you give them the chance to break away or wake up, I suppose. Because obviously the extended hook means you're not really going to be getting the chance to roll the wake up attack. Big hit on the overhead. Caught Nivek jumping. Clean damage.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, hang on a minute though.
A little bit too eager. This is a confirm. And there's still no breakaway. Still alive. Even without the optimization, I don't think the down 1 version of that combo would have killed either. So Nivek, keeping it simple, didn't really punish him. He was still 1 hit away and he took it. This is a 1 round apiece. So he gets now full combo again. Knocked down.
Oh, okay.
What a read.
Oh, he missed the ice ball. Again, you see SeaCyat. He's throwing out more of those like meterless ice balls now. Oh, optimal punish. That's standing 3.
God.
No. Okay, he misses the jump kick, but manages to at least get standing 4 shoulder. So the damage isn't terrible there. Oh, Nivek tried to standing 1 it again. SeaCyat, I think SeaCyat is kind of testing him. He's almost like calling him out. Like, you want to hit this with a button? I dare you to do it multiple times. Oh, big hit. Doesn't get a combo from it, though.
Yeah, we see SeaCyat use that back 2 regularly. Like, if he thinks the button's going to be pressed, he will stick it out, because he'll just confirm it into deep freeze.
It's like barely minus on block 2. The double back 2, though.
I really feel like
that could've been
SeaCyat, I feel like he's not being confident enough in his own offense. He's hitting so many attacks that he's shy to dedicate to, but if he just didn't and stuck to it, I feel like when you have the health you can afford, and he's got a breakaway as well, so with a massive life lead and breakaway, oh my god, no, but again he went for the ice ball. SeaCyat, he's not playing reactively right now, preemptively. Plus frames, flawless blocks the poke, and that's actually dead. What a flawless block, but there's no getting around the fact that SeaCyat had that game a couple of times. If he just believed in some of his offensive decisions, he would have taken that game.
Well, at the same time, I understand why he didn't, you know, because, like, it's unsafe. You know, if you commit to anything from the overhead that isn't just the overhead single hit by itself, you're punishable. But
I feel like Dead of Winter is unsafe.
If you want to play it that way, you know, it's easy to see a mix-up here and go, oh, you should have committed the unsafe thing. But in this instance, he did have a huge life lead. He did have breakaway. It wasn't like Nivek could have actually killed him with anything in that situation, unless he punished with like the overhead hook. And even then, like overhead hook, crushing blow into fatal blow wouldn't have killed either.
I actually love what SeaCyat's doing. How he goes for the unbreakable and he ends it in the shoulder charge, because ultimately he doesn't get a restand. He just gets one read on a wake up, of which if he makes the right read, he can actually punish him and then get another hit anyway. So opting not to go for the breakable damage at the start because he wants the positioning the unbreakable would bring. Now though, this is dangerous for SeaCyat. He's barely down on life here, but this could be the last game for him. Another flawless block. We're seeing Nivek get so many flawless blocks, but the up twos just aren't there. I wonder if he's even going for them, honestly. I think he's just content taking the flawless block. Oh, the roll into buttons gets counter hit from Nivek. Gonna spin the bar and take himself to match point. SeaCyat officially against the ropes. I mean, I feel like he can do it. It's just going to be difficult because, like, a huge amount of his offense comes down to, you know, committing to the mix-ups, right? Having the confidence, being bold, and Nivek's just not really giving him the opening to do so. Plus frames, respect, back two again. He knows he's going to press a down one, and he's just fishing for it. Gets the down one. I like it. Awareness, convert into deep freeze. It does give Sub-Zero more conversion potential, and that crushing blow is going to put him back into the fight. Again, delaying the back three because the forward two comes out late. Let's time the back three so it comes out at the same time. You can say you can react to forward two, but if the Sub-Zero player delays it, there are so many other things you have to worry about that the forward two will hit. Ooh. All right, 1-1-1. We're going to see a full combo now. Knocked down once more. Nivek's in fatal blow territory, and with one bar of Amplify, he can win this game if he gets one clean confirm. Oh, he tries! No! Meager punish from SeaCyat. That could have been the round. I guess the throw is better than nothing. Oh, okay. Commits to the overhead. That could have been dangerous. There was actually a head, SeaCyat with a head shake. He knew he potentially completely choked that by going for the wrong punish. But he did still take the round, right? That's the important thing by 5. You do make that kind of like choke decision to still manage to stop the bleeding and get the round anyway. Super important. Yep, reversal back one. He's just waiting for the time to press it. Escape failed. And with Cabal, that spells bad news, especially when you're match point down. No deep freeze here. He knows that Nivek he needs to save that bar. He needs to use it to try and win the round, right? He's going to use it up close. Okay, here we go. SeaCyat. We're seeing more confidence. Unbreakable again because he goes for the forward dash. He still gets a positioning if he goes for the shoulder charge, even without... Oh, okay. Clean anti-air. What a pickup. Hit him on the way up and then confirm with a double back two. And again, Nivek sticking out just a standing string. Yeah, we're starting to fall through Nivek's fingers just a little bit. And I love I love this grab, actually. He goes for the version that won't crushing blow because he wants to get the free damage. And now, oh, okay. Now if he gets crushing blow throw, it's bad news for SeaCyat. All right, loopable forward throw. What's the mix? Delayed down one. Oh, good tech. Crucial tech from SeaCyat. Oh, he tried to punish. The back one wasn't close enough. That was almost a game over on that one. Oh, that's it. That's it. He's dead. And he goes for the 2-3 just to go for extra damage. The fatal blow as well, and he confirms at the last second. It's going to be Nivek taking it over SeaCyat. But I mean, SeaCyat did really well in this tournament. I know the crowd was backing him. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite get the win. But I mean, Nivek himself had a lot to prove after Viennality. You know, he definitely underperformed by his own standards. He knows that better than anyone else. And he had to go into the next Intercontinental event at least. Just he looked really sad when you said that. But I mean, no, he's going to be happy with how far he's been able to get, right? Like, minimum 4th.